Shermy clearly doesn't respect Dylan's space, but I wanted to speak to Dylan about how he felt about this. I thought I'd have a quick chat with you.
Okay.
Without the other little terrors in there.
Yes.
Disrupting our conversation.
Shelby and Shermy are always coming in. You're like, oh, I want to play too.
That must just really get on your nerves.
It does. Really, a whole lot.
Who deals with the children then when they're in and out, in and out?
Mostly me.
Mum and Dad take care of it?
Iffy situation.
He does need his own space. He's a teenager, he's 13 years old, and he's entitled to that. Do you feel you get enough time with Mum and Dad? Do you feel like you have enough time?
I don't really think we have enough time, because dealing with Shelby and Shermy cuts out of the family time. Say, like, we're gonna watch a movie, and we don't get to.
Yeah. Dylan told me that he would really like to spend more time with his parents and that he doesn't get the opportunity to do so because they're so busy having to deal with his younger siblings.
Now that's not nice. Stop it.
And it doesn't surprise me.
In a minute, you're going to get a spanking. Do you want a spanking?
Speak to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's very beautiful.
Whilst I was in Dylan's room, Shelby made Shermy a really pretty picture.
It's not nice. She made you a nice picture all on her own. Sherman, that's enough. Do not rip. Sherman Ray.
Shermy held up a picture that Shelby drew for him, and he mocked as if he was going to rip it.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Sherman, why did you do that? It's so typical Shermy. He does that and hoping to hurt Shelby's feelings. Sherman, I'm gonna spank you.
No.
You stay right there.
You do not need to treat me like this, and I mean it. I felt like I was watching a wrestling match.
I did not tell you to come out.
The energy that was put into this fight was really sad. It was that bad that it was sad to watch.
You are not coming out until you stay in here and you can behave.
Get out!
I'm beat. Just exhausted, but I'm also very hurt. It starts to make me feel really, really bad.
Where are you at right now?
I'm ready to cry. It kills me.
Shermy drives his mother to despair.
I feel like he hates me, you know? That's enough! And I don't know what else to think. I hate you, I wish you were dead. That comes out.
How does that make you feel when he says that?
You hear it enough times, it hurts. It kills you.
What time is dinner normally?
Usually 6:30.
Finally, the children settled down and the family gathered together to have dinner. But Shelby was in front of the television by herself. Why does Shelby sit at this table when you lot are at that table?
We'd like her to sit up here, but she'll eat her supper usually if she's there.
So is it the chair or is it the television?
I think it's both.
This family are missing out on such an opportunity to come together and exchange words about how their day's been. I need to be able to change this as soon as possible.
I'm pretty nervous what Joe's going to say to me because I already know what some of the issues are, but I know that I'm going to hear it straight from her, which is a little more intimidating.
You both work different schedules, and I can very clearly see the sacrifices that you have made for making sure that you can provide that stability for your home. But the lack of respect towards the pair of you is never followed through with discipline. I see you, Joelle, fight with Shermy for over 30 minutes. Sherman, I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. The games you play with yourself are ridiculous. Your children don't know what discipline is. Is it the bedroom? Is it a spanking? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? What is it? Because I don't know. I never saw any.
Just whatever seems to work, which is nothing most of the time.
How can you expect your children to meet lines of expectations when you set no boundaries? Your children climb up on the walls. They go on the countertops. They're aggressive with one another. They're in and out of Dylan's room. Constantly.
Well, that's why we put some locks on the doors, which maybe isn't the right thing to do, but it's very disheartening.
But it's having to be done because you guys are not stepping up. They watch television when they want to watch television. They actually do what they want when they want to do what they want to do.
Absolutely.
Dad, I heard Shermy say at least 5 times yesterday, Dad, come and help me with the train track, come and help me. And you were like, you can do it, you can do it. Now, where was that coming from?
I don't know. I guess my priorities are not there.
You have 2 young children standing in front of you saying, Daddy, give me some of your time. That's your role as a father. Mum, when you come home, it's like you've got boxing gloves on. You're ready for a fight.
I think I'm just expecting one.
You're like, right, I've got to get this done, I've got to get that done. It's about what you need to get done. But what you're failing to see is what your children need from you as well. And that is your quality time. And they don't get it. So how does that make you feel then?
Well, it makes me feel very guilty.
Let's recognise what is the most important priority, and that is you spending quality time with your children. The question is, do you want to spend that time or not?
I do.
We do.
We have 3 great kids.
Very much so. But it takes hard work, it takes commitment, and it takes the pair of you working together.
Right.
So are we prepared to turn over a new leaf today?
Absolutely.
And start changing that for the better?
Absolutely.
That's what we want.
Good, okay. So let's get started straight away.
Okay.
Okay, good.
My feelings were hurt, but not because I took it personally, what she said, just because I know a lot of the issues in my family are mine and Sherman's fault.
Coming up on SuperNanny. When it comes to discipline, Shermy's winning the battle,
I don't know what to do. Now I'm gonna end up chasing him through the whole neighborhood.
leaving Mom and Joe barking up the wrong tree.
Sherman, I want you to come in the house right now.
No!
When SuperNanny returns. But first, a tip from SuperNanny.
Hey, you listening to me? Shouting across a room isn't a very clear way of communicating or getting your point across now, is it? But coming down onto your knees and using eye-to-eye contact is to ensure that your children will take you seriously.